day 1, I think. Been day 1, or it's been 1 day so far printing out this stuff. This guy right here took 5.5 hours. Hey, right there's the windows. I be careful not to break those supports because they're fragile. But I'm trying to get. Oh, I need to get better lighting. My chair. Huh. But you can see the brick and cracks, which is sweet with the brickwork. I think it was this, yeah, this piece here was the first piece I printed out. This was around 5 hours and something. And my printer machine says, oh, it's going to take 8 hours to print each section. I'm like, well, alright, I guess. Nothing I can do about it. This is for N scale. I really want this lighthouse because I paid I think I paid $7, around $7 for it. And I can print them out myself. And the guy who made this outdid himself. And this thing looks, I don't know what the scratch is from though, but I mean the work, you can see it. It looks so beautiful. And thank you again to a Facebook group for N scale. The guy helped me out. He told me I turn my settings to this, and amazing detail work. I'm just gonna leave the settings. And this water-based resin does not care. I could print and print and print. I gotta do some cleanup work though with toothbrush and water, because some of this stuff looks because it needs cleaned up. But I'll get to that later today. But the inside, wow, needs a little bit of cleanup too. I think what it is the paper towel, and then you got your little grooves, which I think is cool, and then on top it's got these little groove marks. I just gotta figure out how this goes. There's a double one. Yeah, I don't know how it goes. So I don't know if it goes like this or like that, and then you got your window here and here. This one has 2 windows and 1 window, so I'm like, Ooh, damn, I felt that in the floor.
Same here. Vibrated the whole floor. Yeah, this is very bad.
I can't see.
Wow.
Holy mackerel. Get back. Alright, and here's an update on my layout for y'all. Even though I get to watch rain. Yay. That's boring stuff though. But here's an update what I've done so far. Got the hillside done. Kinda, you still see here, so I might do some stuff with that. I think the glue dried too quickly in some spots. Roads are getting flooded. Oh boy, I gotta check the basement here in a second. Make sure our pump is gonna keep up. Yeah, that done. And then over here, I got all this here. I got some tall grass. I'm leaning pretty. But like this side here is done. Over here. I'll show you guys what I've been building here too. And over here we have this side. It's all done now, and I even got the corner done. If I can see on camera. Put my hands in the way. Yep, it's all done. There's my tree. Move out of the way real quick. And there's my goofy daughter. And there's Kate. Acting all goofy as well. And over here I have all this all done. As long as I don't lose power, I'll be happy. But right now I'm not going to do any work on my layout. I am done for right now. I done this last night, the night before. And I got this all nicely done. It looks great and I love it how it turned out. Even... Oh, I'm in my... And I got this side track glued. Hopefully it stays down. If not, then I might have to super glue it. That's what I might have to do. Do not lose power. I will freaking be upset. And then I got all this nicely done. I've been working on some bushes here and got some more detail work up here. Kind of break it apart a little bit different, and I love it how it turned out. Put a little bit of grass up in here, looks good. Might have to do some little big grass work up here a little bit. Not too much, but it looks good. So far I love how it turns out. Boy, that is a heck of a thunderstorm. Oh, my braid's gonna be open. I'll get that in a second. Here's my lighthouse. The detail that went into this thing was worth all the money. $7 or $7 I think. It was like around $6, but tax and it's all hollow like he made it. And I'll show you why. That's why I made these two pieces right here in clear. But I might be using this one here for my light. And that was a pain to get sanded because the other glue stuff I know does not work that well. I'm sorry. My opinion on this, the outer glue resin sucks because that's all like warpage, and they have plenty of supports. Some of these people from my army people came out good. Most of them were missing. I think one of them, maybe not. But I don't like the outer glue resin at all. And as you can tell, like this. So I'm going to see the difference in this resin compared to this washable resin to this stuff. So I want everybody to be sharing it with you all. So these, I might have to find more of these so I can make more of these. That was nice. That poor helmet though. Oh, not that one. So here's the process. Like, you know, I wash them for 10 minutes in the water bath with a little bit of Dawn dish soap and just kind of stir it already. And then that's it. And now I can pull it right out. What I usually do when I get them done out of the resin, I have I got a couple trays. So this one I got from Dollar Tree. You can buy even the towels from Dollar Tree. You can set them in there, and then I let the resin sit here for a second, let it soak into the towel. Then I have my wash plant. Then I put them in my little basket, kind of dip it in the water for a little bit, and then after that, set it in there for 10 minutes. Now when I do the UV cure, I usually let them set maybe 10 to 15 minutes, maybe sometimes 20 minutes to cure. That way, I say about maybe 15 minutes. That way, or 10 minutes, you can do two. But either way, go halfway and take your print, flip it upside down. Then you do another thing, and if you can, sometimes you can put them on the side if they don't roll off. You can do that too. But I noticed, make sure my hand's clean, because I don't want this to get wet. With this, man, the guy did a nice job. I love this. And it cures in the middle too, which is pretty sweet. Now I get to take out the supports. And the top, the hand railings, and the stairs are going to pop. Now I got my road and kind of in place where I'm going to have it. It has to be 1.5 inches wide, which technically the ruler actually is just about the same size. So this is going to my farm. I have my road going across, and then probably another road here as well. So I kind of make sure this is nice and flat. Now I can have my road going over this way too. Got a road going this way and that way as well. And I think it's going to be awesome. So on this side is going to be like a street runner and also my township and everything like that. Like my houses and everything. This side is going to have like a military base and a bunch of factories down there. Cargo container factory where they can, you know, not like big one, but just like where they can pick up cargo containers, like a storage place. And then near my campsite, which is by the mountain area, is going to be like a tank facility where they make army tanks and stuff. I think that'd be pretty cool. Just need some flat cars now. I like put some tanks and stuff like as they coming out. It'd be awesome. That's all I could think of right now. Haven't really done much to my layout because I don't know where I left off at. I have to look at my other video. And then so I got this side all, the hillside almost done. I just got to clean up my static grass because I ain't done with that yet. I still got more to do down there. And then from there I'm going to put actual grass too, so it's going to kind of break it up a little bit. It's going to look sweet when I'm done. So I'll make sure everybody's updated on that. Okay, so here is the building. I just got done washing it. It was a pain because it floats. Printing this out. One whole unit. How's it going, everybody? Sorry I don't have much light because I don't want to use the LED light above my resin printer. These ain't hardened up yet, but I had to wash them off. And these trucks came out a lot better, a little bit of a warpage there, but not bad. I don't think I had supports there. I think that's why it did that. But the detail in this puppy, not too bad. Okay, not too bad. Same thing with this. But bam, look at all that detail. The drive shaft, well, minus one drive shaft, but the axles, drive shaft, everything looks cool. Put these over here so they can dry. And here to the little camper I did up that someone made. A little trailer, like a car trailer. That's the wheels to the trailer. Oh, I could fit a Suburban on that puppy. A puppy, I mean. I'll be able to fit that though. Ta-da! I could fit that. Ain't even on there. That is so awesome. I just got to figure out how to. Ba-bam! Ta-da! That looks cool. This was technically made for, I believe, a 1/4, no, not 1/4 scale. Hot Wheels. So what I did, got rid of the wheels because I don't like the wheels, and I didn't like how he did the axle setup. Got rid of that too. And I redone the axle setup, put different wheels on it, like I have for my Nova. That is sweet looking. Kind of bling it out a little bit, make it look sweet. Redid the axles and put like a little tiny square underneath of it so it gives the plastic to actual bond to it as well. Got all my cars all situated, ready for paint. I don't really care what they look like. The windows, I don't really give two poops. They're gonna be like, I got this idea where I have a popsicle stick, put some tape or hot glue, and glue them or tape them to the popsicle stick, and I can paint them. So that way I don't get my fingers all painted up. I got plenty of popsicle sticks, so to my helmet, which is right here, but I can't find the crane. It broke, so that sucks. This was on my Endler. I got it kind of done. The glue marks, it ain't perfect because the building was not square at all. I found this on eBay too, and it even looks really different from mine. I glued the floor in, so I had to put the doors on the outside. But what can you do? And I made that myself right there, kind of make it look cooler. Then they got the scale kind of done. It looks awesome. So now the cars and trucks, I wonder. Yeah, my truck can fit right over it. Haha. What else can fit? Kinda. Where's my other trucks? And here are my other trucks. For some reason, this one looks just a tad bit bigger. Not sure why. Maybe the guy didn't really size it right. Maybe I don't know. Or it could, my brother says it might be for NHO scale, but I think he's right because these other ones look kind of smaller to comparisons. That looks like the same truck, but the horns are different. And maybe same size. Find out. Well, it fits on my scale, so maybe this might be in scale. Probably what I could do is next time on my algo, I can look at this truck. Got my lighthouse all done. It's all glued up. Almost looks like a flute. A flute, I think is what we call it. Now I just gotta get paint for this. And then I gotta paint around this trim. Then I can glue it in place after I get it finished painting. I gotta paint this part, and this part. So these 4 items here are getting painted the same color. This is gonna be like a white cage once it's done, and this sits right up here like that. Because I don't feel like taping up a lot of stuff. I can just put a little bit of glue. Done. I am so tired right now. So here are some dog fur from all my dogs, I bet. I don't know if my camera caught it, but these are for an HO scale. At least I hope they are. But I scaled them from the real thing to Tinkercad. Is what I used. And got to where they are. Now I have some for HO or N scale. But I do have an N or HO card. My rollback for HO. And so what I did in Tinkercad, because I uploaded a Ferrari F40 because it's white, it's HO, and I had BMW GTR, few other cars for HO. This truck is not quite there because the frame's kind of skinny-ish, but you can kind of see it kind of fits and kind of does not because the way the frame is. So I can show you guys what I'm talking about. You can kind of see it fits in the rollback instead. What I should have done is, I didn't think about this until now, I should have some of these up in the air a little bit. That way a car can sit like that. Just like that. I didn't think about it. Why? I didn't think about it. I could have had one normal one in the middle, part way. I even made a box and everything like that to go on the side of it. Like that. For the container. And then you can barely see it right there is the handle. That's not gonna be fun. So that's gonna be interesting to get off if I don't break it. If I do break it, then oh well, it ain't the end of the world. Now I got more for N scale. That's going to be even fun because it's just a little bit smaller. But we'll see how they turn out. Now I'm just going to let this dry overnight. And off to sleep I go. And then I got more things to print tomorrow.